The end is never, the end is never, the end is loading.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
This is going to be one of the weirder videos, because at this point, I've done pretty much all the normal endings to the Stanley Parable, but there are a couple of hidden ones I still have to do, plus some achievements and Easter eggs I want to get about too. Starting with SV_cheats1.
Whoa. Did we not have the talk? Are we not in the serious room this very moment?
What?
Did I not tell you how many tables I looked through? I'm going to be conservative and say it was somewhere in the tens of thousands of tables. Any reasonable person would say I spent an absurd amount of time doing nothing but looking at tables, and I genuinely considered each one too. I took a hell of a lot of notes. I kept the notes in a different room. That room is less serious than this one. It's more of a notes room.
Okay.
Again, the point of this story is to convey how serious I feel this cheating issue is.
Oh, okay.
And I'm sure you'll agree with me once you've fulfilled your new punishment. Infinity years in the serious room. I generally have trouble reading human emotions, but I'm going to go out on a limb here and say that you're devastated by this crippling new punishment. As well you should be. It's the most serious I could think of. Can you get more serious than that? No, you can't. I
can't take it seriously. I can't. Ooh, the serious room. Is this it? Is this all that happens when you cheat the ending? It's just this room and this table. Apparently it's a very serious table. Like, I'm always waiting. Like, every single room I go into, I come out of, I wait around a lot just to see if the game does something.
Still no effect. The problem is clearly the serious room. It isn't serious enough. That's on me, Stanley. I apologize. I'm going to the store to look through more tables.
Is it 'cause I did it again?
Hopefully I find one that conveys how wrong what you're doing is. Now, where did I put those notes?
They're probably in the notes room. Door. Doors don't stop me. Wooden planks do stop me. Papers. No, don't need papers. Next up should be the whiteboard ending, which just requires me to restart the game a whole bunch. The phone's ringing. The phone. I love the phone. Should be over here.
Good morning. Thank you for contacting the Future Happiness Foundation. We are confirming your shipment of 1,327 cardboard boxes to your place of work. Can you verify that this is correct?
Yes. Yes?
Excellent. Your order will arrive shortly. Thank you again for contacting the Future Happiness Foundation.
Okay, well, there's the boxes.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Are they, like, everywhere? Like, there's so many of them. Okay, the blue room. I should be looking
All of his
for door
co-workers were gone.
426. It should be
What
this
could
one.
it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
The whiteboard ending. This is it. This is the ending. Ta-da! But you get to do this fun thing. Console command bark. Some of these endings are just not worth it. There should be a window right over here we can
Stanley
jump out
knew
of.
the office layout like the back of his hand.
Yeah, that's why I
It
know
was only
there's
a
a window
matter
I
of
can jump out
time
of.
before he found the others, wherever they were. Just a matter of time.
There we go. Crouch over to this desk, and should be able to leave this window.
At first, Stanley assumed he'd broken the map, until he heard this narration and realized it was part of the game's design all along. He then praised the game for its insightful and witty commentary into the nature of video game structure and its examination of structural narrative tropes.
It is very good at that.
Now that you're here, what do you think? Isn't this a fun and unique place to be?
Pretty cool.
Why don't we take a minute just to drink it all in? Okay, I'm over it now. What do you think? Are you sick of this gag yet?
I'm gonna have to do this twice, aren't I?
Ah, then in that case, we'll continue. But now, here comes the real question. What do you think would have happened if you had told me that you wanted this to stop? Do you think it would have been particularly different?
Yes.
Would I have taken the same idea but rephrased it superficially to fit that answer? Perhaps you never would even have thought of it if I hadn't brought up the issue in the first place.
No, I was going to check again. I have a lot of
think about
feedback.
it. Will it be worth it for you to restart and then come back here just to do the other option? Clearly, this whole gag takes some time. What if the other option is even longer? How
This is
long
what
will
I
you
do.
spend in total just to have heard all the narration?
I feel personally
and this is
attacked
rich.
because, like, going
Perhaps
through
you
the
just
Stanley
played
Parable
the other
is literally
option,
what I
and
do.
now you've come to see what happens in this one. So, what do you think? Which choice was the better one? Imagine if you had selected continue on your first playthrough, how tantalizing it would be not knowing what happens when you pick the other option. Indeed, you are one of the lucky ones. Though if the other option is really miserable to listen to, then perhaps you're not. In fact, I'm just going to say that no one who's listening to this is lucky.
I don't feel lucky.
Well now, I've built up the other option so much that I'm going to stop talking and leave you to your decision whether to come back here, continue with the game, or just sit in this spot forever and ever. Cheers.
Yeah, let's explore the Stanley Parable. I'll just pick every single option and learn everything about this game. I will love it. I love this game. It's my favorite thing.
Are you sick of this gag yet?
Yes. Yes, I am. If he says the exact same thing again, this is not going to be worth it.
Well, I don't know how to say this politely, but you could literally just hit escape and restart the game any old time you want, like right now. You could have done it just then.
Yep.
Now would also be an appropriate time to quit. Any of these points and so many, many more, all of them are appropriate. I'm enjoying what seems to be an internal conflict going on where you are literally unable to act on your own desires to restart the game. So, just to push the envelope, I'm going to try and make this as miserable as possible
You're doing a good
and
job.
see how
I kind
long
of
you
hate
can
this
maintain.
game. Like, I love it, but I hate it. Oh, there's music.
There once was a man named Stanley, who people considered so manly. But the truth must be told, he was not very old and was quite particularly gangly. What Stanley liked most was buttons. He pushed them like some kind of glutton. He did it all day in a meaningful way, but his brain had long ceased to function.
Redacted.
Which is why he is in this parable and lives an existence quite terrible. And if you are not strong and keep playing along, you too will become quite unbearable.
Dude, I'm
You
in
too
it. I can't
will
leave.
become quite
This is it. This is
unbearable.
what I do. How long does this song go on? Last hidden ending I have to do, the Heaven ending, which requires like messing with a whole bunch of computers and maybe some dumb stuff along the way. First stop, computer 419, awaiting input. Restart. Second stop, 423. Restart the secretary's desk. Ooh, while I'm here, there's an elevator here. This elevator doesn't go anywhere. And you can just hear the narrator whispering in your ear. I can prove it doesn't go anywhere. It doesn't go anywhere. Four, 3, 4. And last but not least, Stanley's computer. I'm dead. Again. Big shocker. Buttons. Oh, I get it, because Stanley likes to press buttons. That's hilarious. This is Stanley's Heaven. It's just buttons. Are they turning back on? Oh, thank God. I thought I was going to have to press all of them. That scared me for a second. I'm kind of disappointed. This is the last ending that I had to do. I'm officially done with the Stanley Parable. I've done everything. I've done literally everything. All the endings. All the hidden stuff. Everything. I'm done. This is my reward for finishing every single part of the Stanley Parable. Buttons. I'm disappointed again. I hate this game. Oh.